Thank you all for the support in my 3 videos. I'm overwhelmed that so many watched them in such a short space of time. In this video, I will cover the history of the 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment, which started in July 1942. A new airborne regiment was born at Camp Toccoa, Georgia, the 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment. Its first commander, Colonel Robert F. Sink, was a tough, determined leader who molded the 506th into one of the most disciplined and daring units in the U.S. Army. The regiment's motto, Currahee, meaning "We stand alone together," came from the mountain where they trained. Running up Currahee became a daily test of endurance, symbolizing the unity and strength that would carry the regiment through every battle to come. The 506th was unique from the start. Unlike other airborne regiments formed from existing infantry, it was built entirely from volunteers and trained as a single cohesive unit. Their physical conditioning and esprit de corps were unmatched. By 1943, after advanced jump training at Fort Benning and maneuvers at Camp McCall, the 506th sailed for England, assigned to the 101st Airborne Division under Major General Maxwell D. Taylor. In September 1944, the 506th jumped again, this time into the Netherlands during Operation Market Garden. Their objective: secure bridges and towns around Eindhoven, Veghel, and Uden. The regiment fought fiercely against German counterattacks for over 2 months, holding critical positions along Hell's Highway to keep the Allied advance moving north. Although Market Garden failed to reach the Rhine, the 506th stand was instrumental in preventing a full collapse of the Allied line. The regiment lost approximately 750 men during the Holland campaign. On June 6, 1944, the 506th made its combat debut in Operation Overlord, the D-Day invasion of Normandy. Dropping into France just after midnight, the regiment's aircraft were hit by heavy flak, scattering paratroopers across miles of countryside. Despite chaos, small groups of men regrouped under the leadership of officers like Major Richard Winters and Lieutenant Colonel Robert Strayer. The 506th seized causeways behind Utah Beach, cut off German reinforcements, and captured the strategic town of Carentan, linking the American beachheads. In the fight for Carentan, Easy Company's bayonet charge, led by Lieutenant Winters, became one of the most celebrated small unit actions of the war. The regiment suffered over 1,000 casualties in Normandy, but their success cemented their reputation as an elite combat force. In December 1944, the 506th faced its toughest battle yet. As German forces launched a massive counteroffensive through the Ardennes, the regiment was rushed by truck into Bastogne, Belgium, with little winter equipment or ammunition. For weeks, the 506th held the northern perimeter of Bastogne against repeated assaults from German tanks and infantry. In freezing temperatures and under constant artillery fire, they refused to yield. When the Germans demanded surrender, the 101st's acting commander, General McAuliffe, famously replied, "Nuts." Among the defenders, Easy Company and the rest of the 506th endured unimaginable hardship, suffering over 600 casualties, but their steadfast defense helped break the back of the German offensive.
After Bastogne, the 506th pushed into Germany, capturing Hitler's Eagle's Nest at Berchtesgaden in May 1945, a symbolic victory marking the war's end in Europe. The cost had been enormous, over 1,500 killed in action and many more wounded, but their record was among the most distinguished in the U.S. Army. The 506th earned 2 presidential unit citations: the French Croix de Guerre, the Belgian Fourragère, and the enduring respect of allies and historians alike. The men of the 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment, made famous through the story of Easy Company, became legends of the Airborne Brotherhood. From Currahee Mountain to Normandy, Holland, and Bastogne, they stood together, fought together, and lived up to their motto: "We stand alone, together." I hope you liked this video on the 506th. Please like and subscribe. Shows that you want me to keep on making videos like these. I'm more than happy to do them for all and any units in the U.S. Army. If you have a preference on what unit should come next, please drop it in the comments.